All right, Mario Tiziani with us here after the final round of PGA Tour Champions Qualifying School here at TPC Scottsdale. Not the day you wanted today. What was the difference today versus the first 3 days?
Yeah, I actually got off to, striking it like I wanted. I missed a short 2-foot par putt at the second hole, had a chance at 1, 3, I hit it, 3 feet and didn't make it, and then 3-putted 4 for par. And then it was just kind of out of sorts. I just didn't have any momentum. Didn't have a lot of opportunities. Maybe the wind up was a different. It was definitely more difficult.
A lot of tuck pins.
Yeah, it was hard to get it close, but at the same time, it wasn't a clutch round like I would have hoped to pull off. I think that's probably the most disheartening. That I've said before, everybody likes to perform when the heat's on, and I didn't. So that's a little disappointing. But I didn't make any putts and just didn't have any feel for it. After the start, and I think that ultimately is kind of what the day gave me.
Yeah. Did you have a number in mind that you thought it would take to get in that top 5?
Well, I was trying to win. I think that's what I was shooting for. I was trying to shoot 8 under was where I was thinking coming here today. And then obviously when you're out there and you know how things are going, I knew 4 or 5 was kind of where I needed to be. And then of course I didn't do anything on the front 9, so then you're just kind of it sucks.
Right.
When you're coming down the stretch and you can't make it, but I'm always trying to get better, and that's the way I played it. Hopefully I'll have some opportunities this year, and I still think my game's getting better. I'm doing a lot of good things. Putting actually feels nice, but I'm definitely not running the tables yet.
Right. So what do you think this does then for 25? How do you? Is it similar to what you were going into last year?
Yeah, I think so. It's a little worse. So I could be on the outside looking in more than I was on the inside looking out last year. But good play will get me in some things, and I'm still looking forward to playing no matter how many. It'll be a fun year, and I'm expecting good things.
I know there's one event you'd like to win with your tag team partner, right?
I'm looking forward to that event. There's no doubt. Yeah, that's going to be a cool week, starting from the first day. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, have you ever played with Steve in an event before?
Yeah, we played some pro scratch stuff when I was back as an amateur and things like that. But this will have some meaning. He wants to win, right? So he's gonna be side-eyeing me to make sure I hold up my end. I don't think he's gonna be patting me on the back too much.
This final day of a qualifying school, there's a couple of second stage regular tour things going on with guys from Wisconsin in them. And what do you remember about the grind of those, Q schools on the regular tour?
Just that, it's such a grind, and it's really, it's certainly physical, but the mental part is what runs the physical. So it's such a mental battle. You feel things that you just aren't used to feeling, and it's patience too. You're going to hit bad shots, you're going to make a bad swing, but if you could recover and just stay patient, everybody's going through the same thing. And I remember Q schools. I remember when I made it and I thought I was out of it and had a hot finish. So you just never know.
Has it changed? Is it different here?
I feel less stress, I think. Maybe it's just older, but I have a lot of confidence in my golf game. And I think that if I just keep doing what I'm doing, it's good things are going to happen.
How do you look at, we're ending one year and jumping ahead to another. You've got new people coming into this tour every year. Mark Wilson this year. What will that be like? And how does that make your job at your status more difficult?
I think, those guys coming in are going to push me out a little bit. But at the same time, if I play well, I can take care of things where I'm playing a full year again out there. And it's going to be great to see the new faces. This is a short window out here. I know I'm already going into my 4th year or 5th or whatever it is. And, I'm healthy, but at the same time, I played with Stephen Gallagher, and you saw where he was hitting it. Here's a guy that's 49, just coming off the DP tour. They got high octane games, and I do too, but it's, you lose a yard or two every year, and it gets tougher.
Well, and to that point, you're in this last group too with your group with Mark Walker, who was
David and Goliath, right?
Yeah. Well, it was almost like they gave out I don't want to say lottery cards at the start of the day, but somebody scratched off a 6-under round
Yeah.
for a while, and it was
Right.
him. And it looks like maybe it will be a playoff.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's got to be on top of you trying to find that the elusive birdie. That had to be tough too, right?
It is tough. I mean, you stack your game up against guys, and I feel like I'm one of the better players. If my game is on, I'm as good as anybody. And I didn't have it today, but at the same time, there's guys that get it done, and he got it done today. So he's a good dude. I like him a lot, and I hope he gets in.
One final question about the comparison of this Q school to the other. This one, you've got 78 guys playing for 5 spots. It's been a really tight shop for a long time.
Yeah.
Now with the changes coming on the PGA Tour, those opportunities will be less too.
For sure.
Do you figure that those guys, that are in that final round today are feeling more pressure to, get that next opportunity? Because I mean, they're not done yet after this stage.
No, they're not, and that's changed too. I mean, you used to have Korn Ferry status, which was pretty much guaranteed all year, and they still have to go to finals and produce and try to get on the tour, and if not, get a really good number on Korn Ferry to try to get enough starts to get in the top 25 or 30 to get out on there. The tour's become very, it's a tough one, but if you can get out there, it's lucrative. But these guys are not done. They've got this one, and then finals are going to have to bear down again.
Well, Mario, thanks a lot for the time.
For sure.
Have a great Christmas, and we'll
You
see you
too.
in 25.
Thanks.